right up there, I'm gonna be poking a hole, and I'm gonna put that air conditioner in that hole. Now, I'm gonna go up this way. Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, right up there. Yep. It's not sweating yet. I think I got enough shade, enough time to start it. Once I start drilling holes, I'm
skylight. I was just talking about that a minute ago to my wife. It's like a 24 by 24. I'm going to take a measurement. It's actually not a skylight, but it has the ability to become a skylight because it's an emergency hatch. And so we also have emergency windows on the side. So, and then of course the back door. Now, looking back there, you can see the air conditioner right there. And all I have to do is trim it out, and we got a good deal on that. And I decided to put it there because it will direct more air through the whole area that way. It's nice and high, heat rises, so with coolness will cool and come down, and it'll shoot over the bed area. So I'm really happy about it. A lot of work, a lot of more of thinking it out, and part of this video will show the some of the measurements and the thoughts that goes into that. So yes, Kentucky Bus Life, that's who we are. And if you would consider subscribing and liking and ringing the bell and all the good things for YouTube.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're new at this, but you know, we're letting you follow us on this. All right, so I've got it all marked out what way I want to do it. I drilled 3 holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and over with this one, up and over with that one. Then I'm going to split this one and turn it into little side panels. All this stuff will be safe to do on the inside. I can even frame this out if I want to clean it up if there's any kind of things I don't like, or I can even put some framing in behind it to build it out if it needs any strength. I'll know all that as I get into it. It's a very thin, I imagine it's aluminum, but anyway, I'll be working on that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead, and I've got the holes drilled. I'm going to use the Dremel for the tool of choice because the wire snippers are just too big and bulky and not doing it. I'm going to just cut a line here and over there, and then I'll move on from there. So here we go. Safety glasses. No, I'm just cool. That's enough for me for that. I'm going to pry it out and take a look at it. can see the hole, that's the most important thing to see. There was some bracing in the back that came down. It was just a structural, light glued on brackets. Hold on, I'll show you. These little guys. So they had glue on them, and they just kind of came across like this or the other way. And they actually didn't even hook together nothing. They just thin bracing. So I ended up taking the angle grinder to them, and actually a lot of this. And you don't get a lot of sparks with aluminum, but when I got into the metal, I ended up, I did get sparks, and of course I'm always wary of fire hazards and stuff. Anyway, this is at the point I'm at now. I'm going to be making some holes in the back in the fiberglass. So my measurements are on, so we'll see how that works. I'll be faceting it here to the top. This will roll back to roll the water back off, and it will pitch slightly. So that's where I'm at now. I'm into it probably about a good 45 minutes, being careful because this stuff is sharp. Okay, I still have all my fingers and toes. All okay. So I had to use all these tools. Show them all the tools. I had to use all these tools to be able to do it in a way that was safe and the least amount of cuts. So anyway, there it is, 110 AC, 5,000 BTU air conditioner in the back of a 22-foot schoolie. The metal that was here is pushed back now so that the air will go straight in, straight out. The metal that was up here, half of it was folded back so that if there was any water, it would run off and run outside. So that's where we're at right now. If I wanted to put any kind of membrane, I could in there. I don't believe it's necessary. I'll know more when I run it. I'm going to put some trim here to make it look pretty, but it doesn't need any caulking or nothing. It does need some cleaning up because I did kind of scratch it a bit, but most of that's just dirt. So we know the AC works, and now we know it's installed. There's the air conditioner we've installed. All right, Wednesday morning, July 20th. And I'm gonna get my muffler fixed today on my little truck, but I've got these uprights up now, 2x3s, so 3/8 I put up, and it's all solid to the floor right now. I've got this one here, and I've got one cross beam going across like a header, and I am at least one 2x3 short. I've got some cripples, but I'm going to have to pick up some supplies today. We're going to get a 1/2-inch sheet of plywood to go right here, and then I have one on this side here facing me that I'm going to have where there's a doorway. I've got to put something up there. I don't know yet if it will be a 1/2-inch sheet of plywood or what. We have some scraps of other things too. So as of right now, I'm building a frame for the 48 by 36 shower, and we'll seal it up real good. This is some of the framing for the shower. Remember, it's a good size shower. It's like 1/4 of the whole bus. That wall that you see right there has insulation already in it, and It's got the radius header kind of like board, and we have to put insulation and then weatherproofing all the water, insulation for the. So that's one thing we've really been pretty stringent on, is we are continually vacuuming or sweeping up dust and dirt because there's so much of it. I noticed some in the corner of the room. I seen it. We got a little pile. I cleaned up a little bit, but let's see. I just said that we have we're 6 weeks into this,
Right.
and we have about 2 more weeks, and we should be able to get all 4 new tires on the back, and we need to get it legal in our names, get it insured, and then we'll get a serpentine belt, because I noticed it was the only thing maintenance wise it looked like was an issue.
Oil change.
Oil change.
And you can check the brakes.
The brakes are a little spongy, and I don't like spongy, not unless you're doing dishes. So anyway, there we are, coming along. So by the time we do all those things in 2 weeks, I'm hoping to have the shower area a lot closer. I'm not ready to buy plumbing stuff yet. Oh, I also did get the hole under the sink drilled all the way through. So now the drain for the sink hole, that's cut, and the one for the shower is cut, and they're both in really good areas.
Videotaped.
The hole is all the way through. Spot. Bye.
Bye.